Hey guys, so yesterday, I have coffee. I have coffee because it was very difficult to wake up this morning. I woke up and was like, my alarm on my watch went off at 7:30, like I do for camp, and I get up and I do my little devotionals, and I just found it super hard to wake up this morning. I think that was because I went to sleep. I woke up at 7:30 yesterday, but dealt with horseback, and then I went to sleep at 11:30 after late night worship for helping Lauren play guitar and sing and stuff, and I was dead. I fell asleep as soon as I hit the pillow. I've also been living on ibuprofen because everything hurts, so I like to take it at night so I can fall asleep without worrying about the fact that, oh my gosh, my back hurts, and it'd be fine. I have coffee to keep myself alive for the second class. We're supposed to have 13 girls in the afternoon. This morning we were supposed to have 11, and I think we only ended up having like 8 or 9, something like that. So half of them went on a trail ride around camp, and the other half stayed in the arena. One of the girls that stayed in the arena was one of my campers from last year, and she only stayed for 10 days last year, but this time she's staying full 2 weeks. She's so much taller now, it's crazy. Her name is Avery, but she was on a horse named Autumn, and Autumn is very sassy and doesn't like to listen, and so like I was like, girl, like I had to encourage her because she was like, Autumn, like stop, Autumn, and like could not figure out how to do it. And I was like, girl, listen, like I told her how to pull it properly, that it's not like a steering wheel, that you have to like pull towards your hip, whichever direction you want her to go, left or right, to kick with her legs, to keep her going, use her mouth, making kissy sounds, and I told her, I was like, Avery, you're a strong girl, you've got this, you have control of the horse does not have control of you. Don't let Autumn control you. You tell her what to do. And she was like, okay. And I was like, you make her do it. And she was like, okay. So keep doing it until I get her to do it. And I said, yes, you've got this. And she was like, okay, I've got this. And what was going on? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I had to encourage the heck out of her because she was so upset. And so we're going to switch her to a different horse because she was just having such a hard time. But this afternoon we're supposed to have about 13 girls. We'll see if that happens. A lot of people drop horseback and move into horseback, things like that, because in the beginning of camp, people, the kids will pick something and they're like, I don't like it, and then they'll switch it, or something happened in their schedule, they got messed up, weird stuff. But I've also been trying to drink as much water as freaking possible because it's so hot. It's been really hot, like it's not... there's no wind, so it's just been muggy, like really freaking muggy, and so like there's no airflow, so it's just sitting heat. We also like let all the horses go in the arena so that we could have them already there for the afternoon instead of having to go catch them from the pasture again, and they were, oh my god, they just started rolling around in the dirt, and it's always so funny when they do that because it's like, oh my gosh, you're supposed to be this big majestic animal and you're rolling around like a little bowling pin on the ground, and it's so funny, and they make like noises or they're like and I'm like, oh my gosh, sigh, your life is so hard, because all of our horses are old, so they're like in their early 20s, and so it's really funny because they act like their lives are so hard and they're not. But tonight we have camp game day, which is weird because I've actually never seen that before. Never seen it. So that was not a thing last summer. Maybe just a new theme thing. I don't know what game day is. What time is it? Is it game time? Andy Mineo coming at you. But I have no idea what it is. I'm kind of bummed that I'm gonna have to miss celebration worship, but they're continuing with their mixtape series and I won't be there, but it'll be okay. Also, if y'all wonder why I say tonight, yes tonight, or today, yes today, it's because it's a camp thing. At counselor meetings and stuff like that, they'll be like, so today, and you go, yes today, or they'll go, so tonight, and you go, yes tonight. And I don't know, like when I got back from camp last year, it was really hard to get myself to stop. Like people would be like, tonight, and I'd be like, yes, tonight, in the back of my head, because, and like whisper it to myself because I couldn't help myself. But right now it is 12:58 p.m. Recharge technically starts at 1:30, but typically a counselor would be having powwow with their campers right now, but I do not have campers, so I'm just in this cabin all by myself, and so I'm just gonna probably read more of my spiritual leadership book, maybe take a hot 30-45 minute nap. It's so cold in here and I'm so happy about it. And then I'll be heading off to part 2 of my day, and then we're supposed to have travelers, which are like, we're supposed to have like 24 kids that are just coming to Finanza, coming to horseback at Finanza, and I'm like, ugh. So I might probably have to help with that. So it's gonna be one very long day. Can't get a break around here. It's okay though. It's all for Jesus. It's okay. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow because there's nothing else interesting happening today. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.